Hello everybody, this is a quick tutorial on how to get the most out of your homepage as well as how to change any of your preferences like translations, what shows on your homepage, your display name, as well as like text size and highlights and stuff like that. So diving right in, I'm going to point to the very top of the screen here. We've got this hamburger menu. If you select that, you'll get a quick action bar of all the primary feature sets that we can access here. If I close that, then we can see on the next, this is telling me that I have multiple devices currently active. So I have this app on my desktop open and it's on my phone right now. So there's two devices and it has to intelligently merge all of my notes. Moving on here, we've got the search bar. Because I have translations downloaded, I can make smart searches to those translations and query things like the love of God or righteousness or the belt of truth, right? And we can discover all the verses where that might be located. And then on the right-hand side, we've got this person icon, and this will give us this little pop-up that allows us to copy our email, go to our preferences, change to the light mode, go to support where we can leave feedback, provide some info about the current app, and then check out the legal content. Moving on here further down the bar, the very first card that we have available here is our quick action bars. We can navigate straight to the Bible, create a new note, go to our prayer wall, or dictate. We can control what we see here in the preferences, and I'll show us that in just a minute. Scrolling down a little bit, you can see here that we've got this next set of cards, and these are a very powerful tool for us to be able to use to learn how to use the app. A quick description, a verse that represents the truth behind what we're trying to accomplish, and then all these action items that we can click on, and it'll act like a little tutorial. It'll teach us how to use the app. So this is a fantastic place to get started where you can dive into learning how to create a prayer note, how to study, a little bit about creating your own library, and that the heart of the app here is to have a deeper walk with the Lord. So this is a great place to start if you're just getting into the app and you want to know more. Follow through all of these cards and allow them to teach you how to get the most out of the app. The next two sections are related here. You can see we've got recent activity and pinned. Recent activity will show you everything that you've been studying most recently, and you can see how far back that goes there. And then down here, you can see anything that we've pinned or that we've locked in that we want to be able to reference again later. And then finally, some quick stats. Now, I want to dive into editing this real quick. Down at the bottom right, you can see there's this little cog icon. Let's select that, and you can see it takes us right away to the Preferences menu. As a refresher, you can also click on that little icon, and you can get to Preferences by clicking on it below your name. All right, very first one here, we have our home page where we can see our dashboard modules and our quick actions. I can change which ones are available here. Let's say I want to eliminate the intro carousel as well as the quick stats. All I want to see is my pinned notes and the quick actions. Moving down to the quick actions, I don't dictate notes very much, so I'm going to eliminate that one. And then finally, I'm going to eliminate the prayer wall because I tend to use that sparingly and navigate it to it with the bar above. Very good. Now, if I go back home using the little home icon that popped up there, you'll see now my home page has been edited. It only shows me my recent activity, what I've pinned, and the 3 items I've selected. Fantastic. Let's quick run through the other preferences options that we have available to us. We can change our profile name here. We can change the translations that we have. I think by default, the New King James is the one that's selected. For our purposes, I have hearted 6 translations because I want to be able to compare them. So New Living Translation is my default translation, and we know that because I have starred that translation here on the right-hand side. You'll notice that I've also downloaded the NLT, the NET, and the Amplified Bible. This is so that I can perform smart searches on those translations to get deeper insights into Scripture. It's a fantastic way to dive into topical searches and to understand what all is happening. This is a growing list of translations, and you can vote on them in the support feature requests section of the app, where you can upvote certain translations. You can see here the CJB, ESV, and NIV are up top and in progress. We're waiting on approvals there, along with all the other features that people are voting for. Awesome. Let's head back to preferences and wrap up here with an appearance section. Here we have our appearances where you can change from light mode to dark mode. You can change your font size and highlight opacity. Easy way to make it more eligible. If you have a hard time seeing, you can increase the text size just like that, as well as change the strength of your highlight colors. Thanks for tuning in on how to get the most out of your home screen, customize the app through your translations, font size, colors, and what we have available on the front page. Have a great day.